Tonight,
Come on, let's go.
the battle for swords is on.
Big sword on top. Swordfish.
Diving, kicking.
And every captain is feeling the heat.
Grab the fish in your head, man.
Come on!
Someone might be in for a scolding.
This is ugly. Can't handle an inch of pressure.
Wow, coming hot and heavy.
But a monster storm on the horizon
Things are getting critical.
may be more than the fleet can handle.
Gotta get the full brunt of it.
I don't know what to do.
Twelve 1,200 miles south of the Grand Banks, trouble is brewing.
Hurricane Igor is tracking north with winds of 70 to 80 knots. Severe weather warning in effect for all vessels.
Off the coast of New England, the southernmost boat in the fleet, the Francis Anne, is the first to feel the fury.
Slick's in the wheelhouse, doing whatever, checking the weather. Me, Butters, and Mac are out here holding it down on the deck. Hauling gear's my favorite part of the day when I get to haul gear. Even when it is nasty out like this, I don't care, I like it. It's a good experience for me.
Up in the wheelhouse, there's bad news on the radar.
Hurricane Igor is coming up from the southeast. Here's our present position up on George's Banks. Right now, we're about 525 miles. Projected path is up to the north-northeast. Still Category 1 hurricane, still packing a small punch. 80-mile-an-hour winds with gusts to 100.
Slick's only choice is to get his gear out of the water and get out of Dodge.
Pick it up and rip it up. That's what's going on here this morning.
Gonna have some big seas, so we gotta get this gear in the boat before all that comes. You know, it ain't too pretty right now.
Coming through, coming through.
Despite the nasty weather, hooks in the water mean hope for a much-needed payday.
Empty. Empty hooks. Not catching anything at all. So the fish know something's gonna happen. They know something's coming. Probably swimming in deeper waters, you know? Son of a bitch, man. Unreal. Small tangle. Those 3 dobs got pulled back over, now we're tangled up with ourselves again. Damn it. This is the tangle right here. Don't worry about the chafe here, cutting hooks off, putting them in the orange basket. Let's get rid of the tangle. But you gotta try it. Sometimes they have a mad dog bite before the blow, but so far no bites going on. The only thing that's going on is we're blowing.
Finally,
Big sword on top. Big sword on top.
this 200-pound sword is the payoff that Slick needs to salvage the day, if they can haul it in.
That means everybody's got to participate. Don't stand at this rail and look stupid, all right? Come on, let's go. Let's go.
With money on the line, Lemmy steps up to fight the aggressive fish.
Come on, guys. Fish is back there, Chris. Fish on there.
But he lets the line go slack, and the swordfish makes a run for it.
Really now? How the did you guys stand there? I was pulling you weren't, man. You weren't doing nothing. You pulled sword on it for the 3rd time. Doubler with the fish on it, and you let it go. Why can you stand the around? That's why. McLean, take this fish buddy. Hey, come on, let's get him.
If it gets under the boat, the line will snap, and the fish will be gone.
The fish was right there. You had the leader in your hand.
bucks so far.
Unreal. Thank you, Len. You're a f***ing ass. You had the fist in your hand. You had the leader.
I was pulling up.
Didn't know you can't handle an inch of pressure. An inch. You didn't pull, man. Review the tape. You had the fist in your hand. I was pulling you. You weren't. If you pulled it, we would have the fish up.
Thing had the swordfish cam, he would have been looking up at us laughing. Hey, look at that guy. Didn't pull me in.
Lack of communication with this boat is unbelievable.
That fish was ours. In our pockets, in the fish hole. Right there. Totally unacceptable.
2 seconds, $1,500 just popped right off the line. It hurts every one of us to see a fish go like that. You know, it's cuts out of every one of our bottom line.
I can't believe I'm still in shock. Still in shock. You walked away from it, man. You walked away from it. You might as well just cut the leader when we saw it. We needed that fish. We needed it. We needed that fish today.
Blue shark!
I'm sure we'll get that to the boat.
Blue sharks have no commercial value. They're released alive. And it'll be the last fish they see today.
Didn't pull the fish in. The only thing he needed to do was pull 10 feet, and the fish would have come right up to the top.
1,200 miles north. The Big Eye is the last boat in the fleet to reach the Grand Banks.
We left ahead of a hurricane. It's kind of following us as we go east. It's just a bad spot to be waiting on a double-barrel hurricane, but it's not going to stop.
With 30 grand sunk into gear, bait, and food, gambling on the Grand Banks is a bet that chompers cannot afford to lose.
I hear that fishing's been poor and slow, and we might have to work for it a little bit. So I'm just gonna go where I can get fishing and just start doing my thing, setting and running back, setting and running back. That's what defines a fisherman, is how well he is able to catch them when they're hard to catch.
Everything's ready now. All we gotta do is put the bait in the water and bring the fish on.
Moving around, I feel warm, I feel pumped up. I want to see that first damn mackerel go off the stern of this boat.
That's to be the first set of the trip. Pumped up, ready to go.
Greenhorn Matt is also feeling the pressure to cash in on the Grand Banks.
Yeah, I got a lot on the line. I just left my 9-month-old boy Tristan home and my girlfriend Jessica, and we just got a house, so this trip better pay off.
It'll be a phenomenal fishing trip. We paid for it, dealing with a bunch of bull. It's gonna pay off now.
But nobody gets paid until expenses are covered. And that means getting hooks in the water.
We're getting ready to throw #1 beeper out the boat.
We can start when y'all are ready.
Yeah, let her eat. Go, go, go. Throw the beeper!
Yeah! Woo! Hell yeah! Woo! Wow!
Electronic beepers mark the beginning and end of the 40 miles of mainline. Each beeper emits a unique radio signal that helps captains locate their gear on the open ocean.
We're setting out on the Grand Banks!
Yeah! What I'm talking about!
As the gear hits the water, the crew may be feeling lucky, but all the captain's feeling is $50,000 worth of pressure.
Hey, will you tie it up for me tonight, please?
Don't be hollering it on that hair. Don't get me hollering it doing it. Freaking me out on that hair, man. Don't holler.
Just did it for the first set.
Don't do it, man. It's scary.
testosterone's getting really high on here. The captain's hard to satisfy. Everybody's been working for 13, 14 days straight. He still ain't happy. He still ain't happy. He better get happy.
110 miles southwest on the Eagle Eye 2, Captain Scotty Drabinowitz is ready to haul his second set of the season. There's just one problem.
Right now, the end buoy's not working. I have no idea where it is, so.
There's no signal coming in from the electronic beeper buoy, leaving more than $40,000 worth of gear lost at sea.
Beaver might have got run over by a ship. You know, fish might have pulled it under the water. You know, might be damaged.
No idea what did it. Only God knows.
The crew has been up since dawn, scanning the waves for the missing gear.
We got like 5 eyes up here, so see what happens.
20-year veteran Darrell Wallace was responsible for setting the satellite beepers.
But if the beeper is off, it's my fault. I'll take all the blame.
Make sure I do have the right frequency, just so I'm not. 1954, 5637. Hopefully we find it. If not, it's going to be a big chunk of change out of our pocket.
The entire day's profits and thousands of dollars worth of gear are lost somewhere in the North Atlantic.
Yo, one looking forward, one looking this side, one looking that side. Someone might be in for a scolding.
"300 miles off the coast of Newfoundland, Captain Scotty's gear is adrift on the Grand Banks.
Hopefully we find it. If not, it's going to be a big chunk of change out of our pocket. Beautiful.
Now it's time to find out if Darrell is on the hook for a careless mistake.
Who threw the beeper over last night?
I did.
Turn it on?
I don't want to say yes, sir. I don't know.
Bullets. He's praying that antenna's gone, the cable's busted. He has no idea what I'm gonna do. But he's not getting off scot-free. I can guarantee you that. Well, the beeper is in the off position. Do you know why the beeper is in the off position? Why?
Wasn't paying attention.
Right. That almost cost us a lot of money. What is the cardinal rule on this boat before a beeper is moved?
Put it on.
Right. I'll decide later what your punishment and fine is. Right now, we got too much going on.
Lost gear would have meant a $40,000 bite out of the entire crew's paycheck. Now, it's just Darrell's wallet that'll take the hit.
He's got to pay the, he's got to pay the consequences. He's got to pay the price.
Finally, it's time to haul.
We're hoping for as much fish as we can here today.
Eagle Eye doing #1 board. God, we get the more to the fish, the bigger to the fish, and the fresher to the fish.
As the first hook comes up, the line tightens.
See what it is?
Sunfish!
Yes, sir. Fish.
This marker, or 100-pound sword, will help turn the day around.
See if you can't get some more fish.
Another one. Swordfish!
What's that line? Yeah, baby.
Nothing wrong with that. Awesome. That fish is a marker. Live and kicking.
Before they can get the 200-pounder under control,
Next one.
they're pulling up another 150-pound paycheck.
Awesome. Keeps up like this, we're going to end up with a decent day here for sure.
70 miles north of the Eagle Eye II, Captain Linda Greenlaw and her crew have spent the last 24 hours stranded at sea.
I didn't think I was going to come out here and throw the hooks in the water and, everything's going to be perfect. I know better. The norm is it's a grind. Right now, we don't even have a grind going on.
Linda's first haul was cut short when the gear selector failed.
Machine just shut down, John.
Got nothing.
Making the boat impossible to steer.
Yeah, I heard them talking that you need the control head there. I had one here.
When it comes to fishing, it's every crew for themselves.
Okie doke. See you in a bit. Thanks. Standing by.
But with a fellow captain in real trouble, nearby boats are quick to offer aid.
We've got this boat, the Alex Marie, to give us some Morse control cables. So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Out on deck, the crew uses the downtime to build gear for their next set. But no fishing means no paycheck, and tempers are short.
Us working, Kenny's sitting on his pants. Supposed to be a team effort here. He's done nothing since we left the dock. Well, we asked him to build some leaders. So we're back here making leaders while he's sitting in the galley. Some days you have light work, you don't gotta do much, but I pay up for it on busy days. He gets 5,000 to 6,000 pounds a day. I work hard that day.
Right now, he ain't doing a whole lot to earn my respect.
He works harder getting out of work than he does trying to find work.
I don't think the guy has any shame, so you can't shame him into working, so if I know what the cure for him is.
I'll walk to your bow.
In the wheelhouse, Linda spots the Alex Marie on the horizon.
Okay, I'll get the guys on the bow. Thanks. I'm basically helpless here, just like laying to and letting them do the work. I need to pay attention because he's coming on us here. You guys are, can you throw in the line to them? Pull it over, disconnect their line. You got it.
With a broken air pressure system, Linda has no way of controlling the 200-ton Hannah boat.
See, like, I'm nervous as hell, him being this close to us going that fast.
It's up to the other captain to move in close enough for a transfer. And then bail out before the rough seas slam the two boats together.
The I'm basically helpless here.
On the choppy waters of the Grand Banks, Captain Linda Greenlaw is attempting a dangerous boat-to-boat transfer. Deckhand Nate Clark scrambles to make a connection with the Alex Marie.
Watch that outrigger wire.
Throw it. Did he get it?
Look out! There we go. Good
Nice! Woo! Good job, Johnny.
Try to keep it up out of the water, guys. Help him, Harry.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, guys.
There, that was a little bit nerve-wracking. I hate seeing a boat that close at sea, but it's all good. We got our cables and our control head, and now he's got to take off and get ready to set out, and so do we.
With the new cables on board, Johnny gets to work fixing the air controls.
I feel pressure, maybe a little more than usual. I got the nice big boat, I got the cream of the crop crew, and we need to catch more fish to pay the expense. You get a bigger boat, you get more expense. You got to put more fish on the boat. It makes me really nervous.
Moment of truth. See what happens.
I got my fingers crossed too. Ready? Goes in gear. Comes out of here. Right, it's working.
Off the Atlantic coast, Hurricane Igor continues to gain strength. On George's banks, the crew of the Francis Anne is laying out their third set of the season.
Here we go. Hopefully we get a bite.
For this set, Slick has moved inland, hoping to stay clear of Hurricane Igor. And he's still steaming about the one that got away.
Fish was right there. I mean, the thing was right there. As purple can be.
You had the fish in your hand! You didn't pull them! Review the tape!
I'm gonna be mad for the rest of the day. Possibly even into the morning time, who knows? I'm still pissed about a fishing trip from 10 years ago, if you want to be honest about it. I'm not even kidding you. Not even kidding you.
I've never seen anybody hold a grudge like Slick. I mean, he's still made comments to me about stuff that happened my first 2 or 3 trips on this boat. I'm still bust my balls about it.
Laying gear this close to shore can be dangerous.
Just offshore George's Banks. We're setting 1 mile off the lobster pot, which isn't the most smartest thing to do right now, but I'm desperate for sores, but I want what's mine.
Getting tangled in the nearby lobster pots could destroy more than $40,000 worth of gear.
We're in the danger zone. It's like a suicide set.
Just halfway through the set, the coming storm whips George's Banks into a fury.
That hurricane's coming up. It's coming up a little closer than we anticipated. What's up?
And Slick knows better than to push his luck.
We're getting pushed in right now as we speak. I'm probably just going to steam to the other end and haul it back up. Bad call on my part. Bad call on my part. McLean, just get the ponic already.
The crew will cut tonight's set short. And instead of letting the gear soak overnight, they'll immediately steam back to begin the haul.
The last couple hooks going out of the boat right now.
Deeper buoy overboard.
Two hours later, and running on no sleep.
Stress level 10 right now, but I'm keeping my cool. Why haven't I gone to bed yet? Set too close to the pots and the gear's drifting in. So before it gets any worse, I gotta go rest.
Oh, where's Beeper?
It's not looking good right now.
Got enough gas ready? We're gonna stand there and wait for it to get here.
Lobster pots up ahead. Right now we're in them. 2 polyballs right here. So the gamble, is it gonna pay off? I don't know. Man.
– 200 miles south of New England is the Francis Anne.
Got gas ready? We're gonna stand there and wait for it to get here.
Lobster pots up ahead. Right now we're in them. 2 polyballs right here.
2 hours ago, Captain Slick laid out his gear dangerously close to a line of lobster pots.
Man.
Don't let that go under the
Not a good thing.
Roger?
Yes, Roger.
Now, he runs the risk of losing 20 miles of main line.
We gotta get that snap off the main line. That's what's hanging us up.
Longline gear floats freely with the current, but lobster traps and their high flyer buoys are anchored at the bottom. If longline gear drifts into lobster pots, the pressure of trying to haul the tangled mess can easily snap the main line.
Come on, guys, work together here. This is ugly.
Almost clear. One time.
Tight.
I know it's getting tight.
You gotta cut the leader and hung up on the leader. Let it go, it's clear.
Clear. We had to pull the pot in, pull the line in as much as we could, cut the leaders off, clear from our main line. All good.
Lobster pots 1, slick 0.
I tell you.
Finally free from the lobster pots, the crew races to get the hooks out of the water.
It's 3:44 a.m. Hauling back. How about a swordfish for all this? Come on, fish. Fish on!
Big tuna.
It's a big eye.
Tuna.
It's a nice tuna fish.
Don't let him get a wing!
Come on. Big baby.
Nice big eye.
That is a beautiful fish. That's like 100 pounds.
That right there is a big bloody fish. Probably $1,000, if not better fish right there. Fish on! Of course, the only thing I can catch is tuna. Rat sword, rat sword. He's on it.
Look at that thing.
Choked on the bait.
Look at that. Little swordfish. Yeah. Send him back to mama.
Well, what it is, I can't seem to buy a swordfish this trip. Can't seem to find one at all. Beeper next.
The final beeper marks the end of a disappointing set.
6 yellowfin, 2 sword. This is a bad move on my part. I was hoping that the mother load of fish were going to be up in here. So 10 years from now, I'll be pissed about this set too.
1,100 miles northeast is the Big Eye.
I've just stringed out $55,000 worth of longline gear, $55,000 worth of gear. And I don't have a fish on the boat.
This morning will be our first haul back. Hopefully it'll be a good one.
The way my prediction is we're definitely gonna have to work for what we get this season.
Yeah, let's get some fish, make some money. All right, steaming up to the first beeper here.
Chompers needs 8,000 pounds of fish before expenses are covered.
First beeper in the boat.
Shark.
But all that's coming up are empty hooks, blue sharks.
Shark!
Blue sharks on the line are a sign that chompers set too far into cold water.
Another shark!
And with no commercial value, the sharks are tossed back alive.
At least we're catching something.
Crews dealing with sharks are brand new gear, $7.50 a pound mono. First time it's ever been in the ocean, and here we are cutting it out, throwing it away.
Finally, 2 hours and 500 hooks into their haul.
Fish on!
There's life on the line.
Got a bluefin coming.
Big fish.
Bluefin tuna are a big money fish, exactly what the crew needs to jumpstart their day.
Get that gap in him, pull that head up as far as out of the water as you can get it. And he'll start beating. All right, now get ready. He'll do one more circle and probably come up.
Here it comes.
This is Greenhorn Matt's first shot at the rail.
Gap. God.
Damn fish broke off. 200 pounds.
Lost the big eye.
An $800 fish, $1,000 fish just broke off the line.
It's just a little too green at the time.
Keep fishing, see what happens. Like I said, it's not overkill to them. Swordfish, left sword.
Oh, fish on, fish on.
20 hooks later, there's life on the line. And Matt is back on the rail.
Don't get too twitchy or jumpy about it. Take your time and get a good cast. Whatever you do, don't let go of that.
First sword, man.
Woo! That's why I don't.
Things might be picking up a little bit, but ain't got too much gear left. I wasn't gonna let that one get away. That's 2. Sword.
$120-pounder.
Yeah. 3.
Fish on.
Big marker there, the marker.
Just as they get the momentum going, the last beeper comes up.
It doesn't look like it's getting any better. They're getting their ass kicked.
4 fish won't put a dent in the Big Eye's escalating debt.
Today we caught about 700 pounds for $2,100, maybe. We average about $2,400 a night expenses. Counting the hooks that we lost about $500 or $600 today and worked for nothing. That's the truth.
In the North Atlantic, Hurricane Igor has grown into a massive Category 3 storm. And due east, a second storm is brewing. Off the coast of Newfoundland, the Eagle Eye II is hoping to find the fish before the nasty weather hits.
Well, let's see if we can't catch a few fish here today, huh? Be nice. I mean, let's do this thing here.
Scotty and his crew are used to loading up the boat. But so far this season, moneyfish have been hard to come by.
Nice to see about 30 fish here today.
Okay, fellas, let's see what's there for us.
Acting like she wants to get heavy. Oh, well, we're definitely hoping to do better today than we did yesterday. Every hook is a chance to catch a fish.
Need the swordfish, come on.
Sword!
Fish on.
Double marker!
The 200-pound swordfish will bring them $1,000 closer to making a profit.
Yes, sir. Double marker.
Beautiful fish.
One for the good guys. Anytime we see them nice big fish, gets the boys all fired up.
And a big swordfish, fresh. You're on the meat right now.
Fish on!
True blood. Definitely a true blood. It's definitely 100 pounds, yep. Excellent. Yeah.
That's what we all here for. Swordfish.
So far, day's starting out nicely.
Even shark researcher Lisa Natanson is getting the fish she's looking for.
So the shark tagging program began back in 1961. Off the coast of New Jersey, they were getting some shark attacks and they didn't know what sharks were in the area. The program has tagged over 250,000 sharks.
Today's catch is their biggest haul of the season.
I'd say after today, we'll have our expenses paid. So whatever fish come in is all ours. Barker! Fish, double, fish. We're cleaner today. Finally on the fish.
Might have another fish coming here. Ball looks a little heavy.
Nice fish.
Yoo-hoo! Bluefin!
Careful! A little bonus there. Bonus!
Yes, sir! Great! Yeah! You like sushi?
Probably 300 pounds or something. About $1,500 bill just come on the deck. It's right on. Good stuff. Good stuff. So who knows? Maybe the world's going to turn around for the fleet here.
While the Eagle Eye 2 kicks into high gear. 70 miles south, Captain Linda can't even get off the starting blocks.
Shark! I took a chance last night setting out in this water, just checking it. You know, no one's fished it. And so far the gamble's not paying off.
No money.
Looks like a skunko so far. Not my best idea.
No! Fishing sucks, man. It sucks. Nothing but blue dogs. No swordfish. Letters, blue dog, blue dog, blue dog, blue dog, blue dog. Blue dogs. I hate blue dogs.
With 2 storms closing in, Linda and her crew are desperate to put some profit on the boat. Fast.
We need swordfish, not shark.
We didn't miss the sharks altogether. We're still getting a few. But unfortunately, we missed the swordfish altogether.
You hope to make a lot of money, but you never know. I'm not gonna let it get to me. No point.
Shark! Another shark after this bar.
There's another one coming.
Wow. Coming hot and heavy. Shark! Yeah, today's turning into one of those I wish I hadn't done it days. Which is frustrating.
No fish yet.
"300 miles off the coast of Newfoundland,
Shark!
Captain Greenlaw is having one of the worst days of her career.
I've never been skunked before. It's not looking good, though.
Nobody's making money. It sucks. Looks like it'd be blue dogs for dinner, not prime rib.
We get paid with the amount of fish we catch, you know. No fish, no check.
We're going through the gear pretty quickly. We haven't had to stop for any swordfish, that's for sure. I guess at this point it doesn't much matter. Not much difference between 1, 2, 3, and 0. Swordfish! Here we go. Small rat.
The 60-pound fish is barely over the legal limit and is worth less than $300.
One rat sword has never made me this happy.
It's not a very big fish, but it's a fish, you know, and no great financial day. It's just a load off the mine as far as avoiding the skunk goes.
They avoid a skunk, but the Hannah Bowden is still in the hole.
How are the fishes? It's our only catch of today. About 700 hooks. One lone fish. Pretty sad, eh? You think longline is fun and easy? Come try it.
Didn't make money today. And try it again.
My confidence
never get shaken from Linda, you know. I fished with her the last 3 years. She's never let me down so far, so I got no reason to doubt her.
The crew refuses to lose faith in their captain. But Linda is starting to question herself.
We've got, you know, three sets under our belts now and really not very much to show for it. Things are getting critical. I mean, I need to put this boat on some fish. I just don't know where to go to do that. So, honestly, I don't know what to do. But it's pretty scary.
At the end of the second week, the Eagle Eye II takes the lead with 4,500 pounds, while the Big Eye continues to bottom feed with just 2,100 pounds on board. And now, two massive hurricanes, Igor and Julia, are descending on the Grand Banks.
Those are two Category 4 storms. You know what I mean? It shows every bit of it. I don't normally keep my crew 100% into the loop with the weather. Getting ready to go through the perfect storm, and it's the biggest storm since 1920. There's only been one like it since 1990. You know, don't freak the f out. You don't tell people that.
This latest weather report does not show it weakening at all. It shows it's still 75 to 90 knots. This is where they forecast the storm down here. You can see our boat right here. Here's the path of the storm. And there's the boat, and there goes by the storm. So, looks like it's pretty much on course for an absolute direct hit.
Touchdown! Guys throwing volleyballs around to get me doing something else more productive. Hurricanes are not anything to mess with. No time to play it.
There's going to be a lot of talk about this storm. Maybe 20 hours from now, people are going to be making decisions.
We're going to be more on the bullseye if we want it. Going to get the full brunt of it. The whole side. You're going to get the whole friggin' eastern side, and then have to deal with the whole western side. Come on.
Hey, come in, Scotty. Don't go away.
Oh, no, I wasn't going away. It's going to be on the 48 and the 42. Winds 75 to 90. They don't show it drop it out anymore. But it's starting to turn and come this way.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, the big one.
Like that's it's not looking good. Not looking good at all.
Well, our present position is right in the bullseye for where the storm is predicted to be.